38-year-old Florida manatee. Speaking of me gaining weight, a 38-year-old Florida manatee dies after high intensity relations with brother. Oh no. Oh no. Florida manatee died earlier this year after having too much high intensity relations with his brother. Wait, his brother? So this is gay. They were gay manatees. Oh no, right? His brother. Necropsy results revealed that 38-year-old Hugh died in April after succumbing to tragic injuries caused by relations with another larger male manatee. Oh my God. Alex Jones is not only is Alex Jones right about the frogs, this now extends to the manatees, clearly, because they are gay and they're fucking each other to death. Okay. One of the fatal injuries was a 14.5 centimeter rip in Hugh's colon. Oh my God. What were they doing? The USDA report obtained by ABC7 said a fecal sample collected from Hugh. Imagine this is your job measuring the injuries of a manatee, and then you have to be the one to, with your clipboard and your white coat, you have to go over and be like, this manatee fucked its brother and there was some anal injuries. They were serious, and that is the cause of death. Like, you gotta get in there and do a fecal sample when you're like, "This manatee died from gay sex. Case closed. Can I stop doing tests, please?" A fecal sample collected from Hugh after the encounter confirmed the presence of fresh blood. Oh, blood. But employees at the Moat Marine Laboratory and Aquarium reportedly allowed the brothers to continue in engaging in high intensity interactions. Oh, and occasional penetration throughout the day. What? Why would they let this go on? This is irresponsible. Ugh, I bet these marine people are woke. They're like, oh, just let the manatees be gay. It's Pride Month. Oh, wait, he died last year. Oh, earlier this year. Why am I just hearing about this now if he died earlier in the year? This is unacceptable, though. At approximately 5:15 p.m., the larger male, the bear, I guess you would say, or the bottom. Oh, no, the larger one was topping. See, this is why chaos ensued. The larger one is not supposed to top. From what I hear, the larger male was observed penetrating the smaller male. Again, when the larger male swam away, the smaller male was seen unresponsive at the bottom of the pool. Oh my God. Literally, imagine you're a manatee and you are raped by your brother to death, and then he just swims away. What is did people say that human beings are savage? I think manatees are the worst. Oh my God, was this even consensual? This is terrible, though. Oh my goodness. I do not like this. Handlers maintain that Hugh and Buffett, oh, that was the brother's name, Buffett, had been engaging in consensual and natural mating behavior for 2 months leading up to Hugh's death. I guess we're never gonna know, though. I would like to hear from the one that's still alive. Explain yourself. What were you thinking? This months long heightened sexual activity between the two brothers, the only manatees in the aquarium. Well, there you have it. They couldn't rustle up a female manatee for them. Come on, it's like jail. At some point, you're going to drop the soap. Was the first time the pair had seen observed and initiating and mutually seeking interactions for each other. This is sad. There's only so much romaine lettuce you can eat, maybe the manatee appetite requires, more than that. Yikes. Maybe they just were sad, maybe they were bored, maybe there was, like, a turf war going on, but also gross. Ugh, 14.5 centimeter rip in his colon. How big is that even? Like this? Jesus Cripes. Okay. There were no obvious signs of discomfort or stress. How do you know? Such as listing, crunching, or active avoidance that would have triggered a need for intervention. Probably because he was like resigned himself to it. He's like, well, I guess it's time for my brother to rape me again. Followed by more romaine lettuce. This is sad. Animal keepers allowed the pair to continue necking without attempts to separate the two out of fear it would cause undue anxiety and negative effects in both manatees. Oh, so you'd rather just let the brother keep fucking the other brother? Like, I don't want them to get anxious. What about the guy that died? Do you think he was anxious? Probably because it was a big pain in the ass. They probably didn't have 2 manatee tanks. Who wants to separate 2 manatees fucking and then put one in another tank? I think they were just lazy. I think they were just lazy. They weren't doing their job. Uh, Experts tried redirecting Hugh and Buffett's attention from one another while heavily monitoring the two. See? All he wanted was a female, okay? He's even trying to kiss this human female. He was just horny. He's trying to mount this chick from New Jersey, and he can't because he's behind glass. So he had to stick it to his brother. Unbelievable. On April 29th, animal staff noticed a significant change in Hugh's behavior, prompting them to collect the bloody stool sample, but did not interfere with Buffett's continued efforts to mount his ailing brother. What? See, this is unacceptable. They see he's hurt. He has a bloody stool sample, but they're not going to stop his brother from trying to fucking bang him out. Moat claims its team had been adequately following protocol and veterinarian advice. And that is what we will continue to strive for, serving as a gold standard for animal health and well being, as we have shown throughout it. Yeah, you can't put another manatee in with this guy again. Buffett, you're alone now, okay? Can't keep your fins to yourself. Oh, what is he eating? Swiss chard? That looks good. For months, you're letting this manatee fuck its brother. I'm upset with this aquarium. Thank you for your continued support during this heartbreaking time. Our Moat family continues to mourn the loss of Hugh, and we know you did. Yeah, right. You let this happen. You stood by and watched. Both Hugh and Buffett have lived at the Moat Marine Laboratory and Aquarium in Sarasota since 1996 and are the world's only 2 manatees to participate in voluntary detailed behavioral research designed to aid manatee conservation. Well, you're doing a shitty job at conserving because you just let one fuck the other one to death. Moat did not immediately respond to the post comment for request. Yeah, because they know they fucked up. Let's go to the comments. How in the Sam Hill can 2 sea mammals volunteer to participate in behavioral research? Yeah, exactly. There's no informed consent from an animal. Why were there no female manatees? Thank you. Why were there no female manatees in the project, forcing 2 brothers to default with mating with each other, as if they were in prison? This is exactly what I said. Essentially, these quacks allowed the weaker manatee to die because of unprofessional animal husbandry management. I agree. Yep. Yes, but if they fell in love, it would have made for a great children's book. I can't with you guys. Fry Guy, let's be serious. This is the researchers' way. I guarantee you they are gay of telling us it's normal to be gay. Well, look what the end result is. Exactly. The poor manatees were prisoners, not volunteers, ripped from their natural environment. At the very least, the male manatees should have had female manatee companions. That's what, yeah, come on, man. Even an ugly female manatee, just sort of scrape one up, throw one in there. How about a dolphin? Something. That lab should have been fined. At the least, the whole operation should be closed. They allowed one animal to kill another in an environment where the smaller animal could not swim away and hide to protect itself for the purpose of observation. Yeah, I think they wanted them to be gay. I agree. So instead of protecting animals in their charge, they too are pushing an agenda to the ultimate detriment of their wards. Sounds like Dems and today's public school teachers. Uh, What's nonsense is, quote, consensual same sex between mammals. What was happening was hierarchical dominance. They should have separated and at the very least placed with females. They shouldn't have been held in captivity to begin with. I agree with the comments. Well, I've learned that male manatees in prison do the same thing as male humans in prison. They were so obsessed with trying to push a gay animal narrative that they didn't care that the lack of females in the aquarium environment was causing the larger male to rape the smaller one repeatedly and violently until it killed him. That's not an aquarium. That's Chicago prison life or a summer in Provincetown. Damn. It's unnatural for the animals to be without a female for so long. Yep. They were just like, they were just going nuts. Wow. That's really sad. Ugh. Well, I think we all learned a little something today. If you ever have a manatee, love is love. Stop it, Mo Green. It's not, that's not the takeaway here. I think they were trying to force just as a, yeah, maybe it was just a, it's a porn scenario. Oh, brother, I'm caught in the seaweed. Come get me. Very upsetting. Very upsetting. Yeah, probably the smaller manatee was anxious as fuck. Probably like sleeping with one eye open, constantly looking around his shoulder. You're telling me that's not stressful? You have a much bigger animal just like looking at your butt beehole all the time. Young Bei Chang, now they're grooming the friggin' manatees. They are. They are. They're swimming in gay waters. No, I think it was more just like it's prison like living. And I'm sure these manatees were not like it's like you're old, like you're an elderly manatee who doesn't have the energy to get it up anymore. They were probably like still of age to have those instincts. But yeah, it was more about dominance. Cause I'll sometimes see Muffin and Waffles, who are both spayed, both girls. Like I'll sometimes see Waffles try to hump Muffin. I'll be like, what are you even doing? You don't even have the equipment with which to hump. And like, where did you get that idea from? It's pretty crazy. But I think it's about dominance. Accident cell. This article is going to trigger Gary's PTSD. Hashtag soap. Oh, they're making the freaking manatees gay.